name's Baxter. Beak E. Baxter. I'm a detective, a private eye, a gumshoe, a snoop. Folks come to me when they have a problem, when they're in trouble, when there has been a crime. I help them. It's my job. My office is over the pet shop over on Hollywood and Vine. We're open every day, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., except holidays, weekends, and during lunchtime.
Don't mention lunch.
Sorry, pal. Chomper likes to eat any time of day. Chomper's my sidekick.
Who are you talking to?
He's a fox, but I trust him anyway.
It's so hot, and I'm so hungry.
What do you expect on a Friday in July?
If only we could afford some lunch.
Don't have the lettuce.
Lettuce.
You know, we haven't had a client or a case to solve for days. Things are slower than a snail stuck in peanut butter.
Don't mention peanut butter.
Our last case was the big robbery over at the Aviary Bank and Trust. The crooks had flown the coop with a nice chunk of change, not a feather in sight as evidence. The police were stumped. But it didn't take Chomper and I long to figure out who stole the money. Like I said, we look for clues. We use our heads. It's our job. But that case was history, and a detective is only as good as her next case. We needed work, and we need it now.
Did you order lunch?
Forget about lunch. We're broke as a day-old Happy Meal toy.
Oh. It's a bird. A big bird.
Well, invite him in. Maybe we'd be having lunch after all. You look familiar. He looked like something a cat dragged in. I shuddered at the thought. So, what can we do for you?
You're a mighty good looking there raven there, Miss Baxter.
I'm a crow.
And a mighty good looking one, too.
I don't date my clients, if that's why you're here, Mr.
Peregrine.
Peregrine. It's an unusual name.
Well, you know, me and my family, we're from Malta.
Where's that?
Near Italy.
Do they have good food there? I love Italian food.
You love every kind of food.
Especially when I haven't eaten in days.
So, what can we do for you, Mr. Peregrine?
Well, I'll get right to the point.
Good.
You see, I'm missing some diamonds. Some very valuable diamonds.
Diamonds?
Diamonds?
Yeah, diamonds.
Where did you last see these diamonds?
Well, at the home of Miss Marilyn Magpie.
The movie star?
I know the place.
Well, do you think you can find them for me?
Sure. Any detective worth her salt could.
Do you have to mention food?
$200 a day. Plus lunch. On our way to Marilyn Magpie's house, we stopped for lunch at Chow Town, our favorite spot. Chowtown's the kind of place your mother wouldn't be caught dead eating. We love it. Then, with the rest of Peregrine's money in our pockets, the three of us headed over to the scene of the crime. Marilyn Magpie was a famous movie star. She lived up in the hills. All those famous movie stars lived up in the hills. She lived in the kind of place those movie stars always live. Big and beautiful and pricey, with lots of rooms and a swimming pool. The kind of place you would take your mother.
May I help you?
We're here to see Miss Magpie about some disappearing diamonds.
Well, Miss Magpie does not see riffraff.
I think the butler did it.
Everyone always thinks the butler did it.
Sometimes the butler did do it, though.
Well, what are we going to do now?
We need to use our heads.
Our heads? Wouldn't it just be better to knock with our knuckles?
I mean, we need to think of a plan. I wonder if there's another way in.
Well, sure there is. I mean, it's right over that hedge. We could just fly right over it.
Well, I can't fly.
Well, that's a little inconvenient.
Wait, I have an idea. Grab his tail. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! Stop! I don't like it when you use your head.
Well, what are we going to do now?
Let me think.
Hey, I know. I can't fly, but I can burrow.
Burrow?
Dig my way under the hedge.
Oh, good thinking, Chomp. That really is using your head. See you on the other side. Oh, my goodness, that Chomper is such an accomplished little fox.
Well, where'd you find a fox like that?
Oh, well, it's a funny story. You see, I was working a case over at Echo Park one day as I searching around. Oh, Chomper, here you are. There you go. What a fantastic job you did burrowing.
Thank you. I just really hate being dirty. I mean, I'm hungry and dirty. That's
Okay,
a lot.
well, Chomper, you are a fox. You know, you live in burrows. I think you're going to have to get over that.
But I just don't like it. Why do I always have to be dirty?
All right, well, just dust yourself off. We have to look presentable. This is a movie star we're meeting.
Okay.
Hey, what are you all doing here?
Hey, how did you get in here? I thought I told you to stay out.
We're here about some
It's okay,
diamonds.
Street.
We're here about some disappearing diamonds.
And you are...
I'm Baxter, Beak E. Baxter. I'm a detective, a private eye, a gumshoe. And this is my sidekick, Chomper.
Yes, I've heard of you.
Well, nice nest you've got here.
Thanks. Hey, did you say you were looking for some disappearing diamonds?
Yeah, when I was at your party last night, somebody stole some very valuable diamonds.
Well, but how?
That's what I intend to find out. When did you last see these diamonds?
So during the party, I was worried about them. So I stashed them in an ice bucket. Like that one. And then when Green Street wasn't looking, I had the bucket put in the swimming pool. But when I came back, the bucket was empty and the ice was gone.
I told you the butler did it.
Did you say ice?
Yeah, ice, rocks. You know that slang word that's for diamonds?
I know. Do you have 2 ice buckets like that?
Well, of course, we have 2 of everything.
Chomp, call O'Shaughnessy. We've solved another case. O'Shaughnessy was a police captain. He was pretty smart for an Irish setter. But he was never too happy when I solved a case that was too hard for him, like that robbery over at the Aviary Bank and Trust. Or this one.
So, Baxter, who is the crook?
What?
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 Oh, don't play the innocent, Peregrine. You can't fool me. You're not who you say you are. You're Howie Hawk, the world-famous jewel thief.
Well, how did you figure it out, Baxter?
Oh, you gave yourself away when you used the word ice instead of diamonds. Only crooks call diamonds ice. Then I remembered why you looked so familiar to me. I'd seen your picture in the paper after that big jewelry store robbery. That's where you got the diamonds, right?
Well, Jiminy Cricket, you are good, Baxter. And not just good looking.
But where are the diamonds?
Marilyn, take me to your freezer.
The freezer?
The freezer?
Freezer?
The freezer.
Yep, the freezer. Lead the way, Miss Magpie.
Well, if you insist, follow me.
Miss Magpie, hi, I'm your biggest fan, and I have your poster here from your movie, and I was wondering if maybe you would sign it for me, please.
You cut that, Miss Magpie. I am so sorry. You do not have to do that. Just so sorry.
Please, just
Oh, no, anything for a fan. After your boss solves the case.
That's so kind of you. Put that away, Chump. So, where'd this ice come from?
Well, it was left over there from the party, and I put it there myself.
I think you'll find there's more than ice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, my diamonds!
Not yours. They belong to that jewelry store you hit.
You ain't got no proof.
Ha ha! After you put the diamonds in the ice bucket, Greenstreet must have traded that bucket out for the other one without knowing it. The one with the real ice in it. Then Peregrine, or should I say Hook, put the wrong bucket in the pool. The ice in that bucket melted, so the bucket was empty.
Fudge!
I wouldn't mind some fudge.
Greenstreet put the bucket with the diamonds in the freezer, and here it is. O'Shaughnessy, why don't you take Hawk and these diamonds down to the police station?
Well, like I said, you ain't got nothing on me.
I want a cupcake. They're over there.
Jonathan, did you ask if you could have a cupcake?
Oh, Miss Magpie, can I have a cupcake?
You can keep it. Take it with you.
Thank you, Miss Magpie.
Fine, thank you.
Yes,
Well, we'll let Judge Jackal decide.
Goodbye, Miss Magpie. Sorry to bother you.
Well, I'm just so relieved you solved the case. You really cracked it.
It's what we do.
Mwah. Seeing all that food in Miss Magpie's kitchen sure made me hungry.
I'm not surprised. It's almost 5 o'clock. Let's go have dinner.
Now that's using your head.
We headed back to Chowtown. Chomper likes to eat anytime. But I always say food tastes better after you've cracked a case. Dinner sure tasted good that day.
Who are you talking to?